Hello and welcome back to my coding tutorials. So last time we learned about what a tag is. So as you remember, this is a break tag. So what the program's going to say is, welcome to my, go down to the next line, website. Let's see, let's just check this out here. Yep, see right there. And we'll just go back to here. So what I'm gonna teach you today is the HTML format. There's a special type of format you need to remember when making programs. But for very, very simple projects such as this, you don't need the HTML, you don't need special tags to verify certain things because we already did that kind of, but there's a format you gotta know when coding in HTML. So I'm gonna teach it to you today. So first off, let's erase this. Now, you might notice that the setup here is a little different. I actually moved upstairs and I'm doing all this on my floor. I'm slightly uncomfortable, but I mean, trying to get used to this. And I'm also trying to keep my hands really close to the ground so they aren't in your way while doing this. So, let's go ahead and get typing here. So the first thing you want to do is type in, gotta put in your tags, type in HTML. That's your first set of tags. Down here. Now you need to close this tag. So remember when you're closing the tag to use dash HTML. Now this is just to further verify that you are coding in this language. I highly recommend doing this. Okay, now the next set of tags we're going to need are the head tags. So you need to type in head, go down and put in your closing tag. Now you don't need any special spaces for this as long as you keep it in order, meaning you keep all your opening tags up here and all your closing tags down here. As long as HTML comes first, the head comes second, then the final tag that you're going to need is the body tag. Okay, now I'm gonna explain each of these. Now, I already explained the HTML tags. So the head tags. This is where your technology stuff takes place, whereas some coders might call the back-end coding. That's the stuff that you don't see on the screen. Meaning like, maybe the title of the page, stuff like that. It's a little complicated, but you'll get used to it soon. Then down here are your body tags. And what these are, it's kind of like what you do see on the screen. Like, you can put paragraphs, headings, meaning such as like article headings, so like bold text, that sort of stuff. Okay, and that's where most of your code is gonna go, in between these two tags. Okay, now remember when I said you want to make sure your closing tags are more towards the bottom? Pretty much, I mean, you just gotta keep in order. You gotta do HTML, open, head, open, then you close the head, open the body, close that body, then close the entire language. It's kind of confusing, but you just gotta get used to it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and separate some of this stuff here. Okay, and let's see, okay, if you want to, now is probably the best time to pause this video and take a picture of this if you would like to. Okay, now let's get back here. So, the head. There's not too much I can teach you about the head at the moment, but watch this. This is gonna be kind of cool. This isn't exactly back-end programming. You can still see it. So, as you can see here, I'm gonna make a title tag. And what this is gonna do is we can create a domain for our web page. So we can call it whatever we want to call it. So, for example, let's go back here. I'm gonna type in home, control save. There we go. Now, we refresh this. If you look up here, it says home. Pretty cool what we just did, right? So this is where your technology stuff starts to happen. You know, like, you can see it, but I mean, most likely on all websites, you don't look up here too often. So, now that I taught that to you, I'm gonna teach you a little bit about the body. Okay? So, remember how earlier I was saying you could make headings, like article headings? Well, that's what I'm gonna teach you right here. So, we're gonna make a heading here, and the tag for that is H1. Now, before I even close this opening tag, look right here. There are 6 different H's. Now, what you need to remember here is that each number here represents a size. So, watch, I'm gonna close this tag now. And I'll show you what I mean. So, welcome So just gonna close it again, and you'll start to sense a pattern. So I'm just gonna go ahead, copy this. Okay. So you're gonna find this pretty cool. So what this program is gonna do is it's gonna run HTML. It's gonna read all this. Note that it's the HTML format. It's gonna say, okay, this is the title of the document. Then it's gonna go to the body. It's gonna see all these heading tags. So it's gonna say header 1, welcome. And what the numbers stand for, once again, is the sizes. 1 being the largest heading and 6 being the smallest. So go ahead and save this. And see, this is the H1 tag right here. H2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So biggest to smallest basically is what you need to remember. And that's all I will teach you for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.